Let's make a crostone. It's toast. First things first. Let's start with the ricotta. Now usually I get fresh, warm ricotta from the bakery and nothing beats it. But this time I'm using the stuff from the grocery store and nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's still good to me because at the end of the day it's cheese and I love my cheese. Now I'm making 2 crostones today, and I'll give the measurements that I use, but feel free to adjust to your own tastes. In a bowl, add 225 grams of ricotta, then finely grate 30 grams of Reggie, Parmigiano Reggiano, and then add 4 to 5 pieces of sun-dried tomatoes. Now, these pack a punch, so if you want more of a subtle sun-dried tomato flavor, just cut back a bit. And then we're gonna add 3 to 4 fresh basil leaves, torn into pieces, and then add a good drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and season with salt and freshly cracked pepper and chili flakes for some heat. Then add everything into a food processor and pulse until everything is well incorporated and the ricotta is light and airy. Give a taste and adjust any seasonings and place in a bowl and set aside. For the bread, go with whatever bread you like. Cut a fairly thick slice and then in a pan on medium heat, add a nice amount of extra virgin olive oil, enough to cover the pan, and then add the bread, fry up both sides until nice and crispy. Now onto the eggs. I'm making a 6-minute jammy egg, and I'm doing a trick that I saw Jacques Pepin do, and since the man is a legend and knows a thing or two about cooking, I'm gonna do it. Poking the larger, rounder end of the egg with a push pin will help release some air and keep the egg fully round in shape. You know, sometimes when you hard boil an egg and that one half is kind of like flat, this will help keep it nice and round, looking perfect. Then in a small pot, you're gonna add water, just enough so the eggs can be submerged, and we're gonna get it to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, you're gonna turn the heat down and keep it at a nice simmer. Then you're gonna slowly submerge your eggs into the water, and after 6 minutes, you can go for 7 as well if you want. You're gonna take them out and put into an ice bath just to stop the cooking process. After a couple minutes, you can peel the eggs. Just be careful when you slice the egg in half because the yolk is definitely gonna be runny. Now we can build our crostone. So I'm gonna make a makeshift piping bag with a Ziploc bag and add the whipped ricotta in. You don't have to do this, but it can look good for presentation. I think I did okay, but a proper piping bag would have been better, so please don't judge. Add a generous layer of that whipped ricotta on top of that nice extra virgin olive oil toasted bread. Add your jammy egg on top, season with some flaky salt, some freshly cracked pepper, and bring it to the table. This is pretty damn tasty. Oh, the whipped ricotta with the sun-dried tomatoes, just absolutely awesome. And then of course, the nice jammy egg on top. Everything about this is perfect. It's honestly great for breakfast, brunch, lunch, yeah, even dinner. I hope you give this one a go. And as always, the full recipe is in the link in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, ciao.